I know you also wrote an article about the breakdown analysis wide receiving group. Take us through that. The question that I have that you kind of put as the headline there: do they have enough to go with Jerry Jeudy? When you analyze that, what were your thoughts?
Well, at this time last year, they had Amari Cooper in his last year of a contract. We didn't know they were going to be as aggressive at trading him. We know that he was involved in the trade for the talks for Brandon Ayuk. And I didn't really like that because I thought they had a lot on the line to, to move on from, well, of course, if you got Ayuk, but as far as to trade him before you knew what you really had in Jeudy. And to some degree, that's what they did when they traded him to the Bills for a third round pick. Now that looks like a great move. He's hardly in the rotation for the Bills, and they got a third round pick for him. And Jeudy exploded. I don't know if it was so much after Cooper was traded, but it was when Jameis Winston became the quarterback. All of a sudden, Jerry Jeudy, Elijah Moore, and Cedric Tillman all looked like good wide receivers when they had better quarterback play. But with that said, I think Jeudy is evolved and shown that he can be a number one receiver. But I think you got some questions behind him. You got Elijah Moore, who had 61 catches. He's not getting too many yards after the catch. He's become like a possession receiver, but he's in the last year of his contract. So I don't know if they'll even try to re sign him or they'll bring him back on a 1 year deal. Cedric Tillman really looked like he was, making the move to, being number two receiver, but he's finished 2 years in a row with concussions on injury reserve. In fact, this year he missed the last 6 games. So I have to be a little concerned with what's going on with him. So I really would like if you can draft, someone higher than the third round. Every year it seems like Andrew Berry goes for a third round wide receiver. I think in 5 years he's drafted third round 3 times, a fifth round once, and a sixth round. So you can pretty much assure he's gonna draft a wide receiver. I would just like to see him draft one a little higher that could step right in maybe and be one of your top three receivers this year. So I think that's the whole idea. Is Jerry Judy's proven, but behind that you got maybe some questions with Tillman, and I don't know what they're going to do with Elijah Moore after that. I don't think you can count on Jamari Thrash or David Bell. I mean, Thrash had 3 catches. So a lot of questions. I'd like to see a proven. I'd like to see a veteran brought in, but they usually don't go into the free agency. I think looking at the list right now, if T. Higgins makes it to free agency, he's going to get a boatload of money, and I don't know if the Browns would be willing to do that.
Yeah, I would agree. They need a playmaker. You need another playmaker at that position.